Okay, I'm going to do a test to see if attaching these triathlon specific parts to this standard road bike really makes a difference. This is an aluminium framed 105 equipped Trek 100. These are pretty old school Chinese carbon rims. They've got Grand Prix TT tyres on. There's a bottle mount to go behind the seat. I'm actually just going to swap the seat and the post out because it made my life easier. Some aero bars, an oversized pulley wheel, extravagant but let's go with it, and the chain to go with it. I'm going to swap these pedals out and put some Garmin power meter pedals on. I'm going to maintain 200 watts around a familiar course with the bike as standard. Then I'm going to do it with all these parts on and we're going to see what difference it makes. So let's go. Okay, 123 road spec, original basic wheels on, toolkit empty behind the seat, and 2 bottles just with the same with the other ones. So we'll try and keep it consistent and we'll try and keep it to 200 watts and see what it is. And here we have the 123 TT, Continental Grand Prix 5000 TTs. These are 25mm, measuring up at 27mm and 26mm on the rear and the front. So there's 750 there, 500 there, maybe 500 there, but that could also be the toolkit and what have you. Let's see how much of a difference these modifications make. Right, I can hardly believe it, we're back in 4.43 kilometers in 6:55 at an average wattage of 203. That seems faster than anything. How is it possible? I don't know. The 123 TT, behold. Okay, this is a comparison of the Garmin Connect data. The red dot is the 1.23 road version, standard. The blue dot is the 1.23 time trial version. You can see immediately it's pulling ahead. Around the tight turns, not so much, perhaps not as much as on the straights, where the aero, I guess, is really kicking in, but it's dramatically faster. Okay, so here's some of the detail. You can see the graph at the top representing speed, blue being faster, blue is the TT on the right, same distance. You can see the time. See, it's a consistent wattage, average 203. Maximum 611 versus 619, both normalised at 209. Average cadence is 93 versus 96, so similar, but perhaps I was a bit faster on the TT bike, perhaps because of the position I was sat in, and that perhaps represented itself in a slightly higher average heart rate, 151 versus 149, but a fairly consistent run. Same temperature, a little bit less wind actually here it's saying than 7 versus 9, but minor. So interesting, definitely faster by putting all those modifications on. Difference between these two, 32 seconds approximately. And if you say that 4.43 kilometers, just for easiness' sake, let's round it up to 4.5. If you're doing this over a 70.3, 4.5 kilometers fits into 90 kilometers 20 times. So 20 times 32 seconds gives you 640 seconds, 11 minutes. Well, that's quite a difference, isn't it? That's remarkable. Thought this was an interesting comparison to put things in perspective. Here in red is the 1.23 road standard version. Here it is compared to a Madone, a Gen 7 SLR. Then there's the 123 TT, so that's the road version with the TT modifications. And then here, this is my actual time trial bike, Venus. Consistent data throughout. You can see down here, normalised power is 209, 208, 209, 209. Predictable results in the TT bike was faster, or fastest, but the 1.23 TT wasn't far behind it at all, only a couple of seconds. So, you know, over the course of 70.3 there, you took about a couple of minutes only difference. And interestingly, this very aero Madone at 200 watts was quite a bit slower, actually. Certainly faster than a standard road bike, but yeah, slower than perhaps expected. Well, if you like this, I'm going to do some more comparisons, so like and subscribe, and I'll leave you with the race of these 4 around that track. And they're off. The green is pulling ahead, that's the dedicated time trial bike. Just behind it, the dark blue is the 1.23 TT. Behind that, the lighter blue is the Madone, and the last but not least is the road bike.